The following video will demonstrate how to set up your PCSD email on your iPad. After viewing this video, you should be able to set up your email account as well as locate and open the iPad Mail application. This video will demonstrate for you how to set up your Pontotoc County School District email on your iPad. It's a pretty simple process. It's just that everything has to be entered in exactly as it's shown for you to make sure that you get that connection to the server that you need. So you would simply start with your iPad and you would look for the Settings tab. You would select Settings, and then you would scroll down on your toolbar on the left to Mail, Contacts, and Calendars. And you would select Mail, Contacts, and Calendars. And you can see that I've already got some email accounts set up on my iPad, but I don't have the Pontotoc County School District one. And so to do that, you're simply going to go to the Add Account setting. You will select that, and then you want to make sure that for the district email, you select Microsoft Exchange. Okay. Now, most of the other emails, if you set up your Gmail or Yahoo or Hotmail email, it's going to do everything automatically, and you might not be able to access all of those email accounts while at school on our network, but you can get them added on if you're using your network at home or at a local business, coffee shop, that kind of thing. But today I'll demonstrate for you the Microsoft Exchange account. So you want to select Microsoft Exchange, and then a box comes up where you're just going to put in a little bit of information. Alright, you will put your email in. And then you will put in your password. Now I'm going to block mine out so that you can't see it, but I want to go ahead and give you a precaution here. Anytime, like if you're using this iPad in your classroom and you have it to where it's being displayed on the projector, when you key in a password on the iPad, it's going to briefly show the character. You're going to want to be aware of that, because if you do that and the students see it, it's going to be very possible for them to copy down your password. Okay, so just be aware of that. Anytime you need to enter in a password, you want to do that before you hook it to the projector, or you want to cut the projector off in the meantime while you're doing that. So you would just put in the password, the same one you used to log in to your email at school, and you'll see a little blacked out bar on the video. And then under the description here, you can leave it to say Exchange, or you can go in and enter in what you would like I usually put PCSD. Okay, once you do that, you hit the Next tab up in the top right corner of the Exchange box, and it's going to take you to a box where you have to enter in some specific information here. Okay, you're going to see there the server, the domain, and the username. Your password is carried over from where you entered it before. In the server box, in all lowercase letters, you want to enter in mail.pcsd.k12.ms.us. And in the domain, again all lowercase, you want to enter in PCSD. And then your username will be the same thing. Like mine would be JVorn, and it's the same thing you use at school. And then you're simply going to hit the Next tab. Now I'll let you look at that for just a second. Hopefully you've got your iPad in front of you as you're setting this up. But your server has to be entered in just as shown, and the domain name. Make sure those are correct, and then hit the Next tab. Usually pretty quickly it will connect. You saw the check marks that happened, and it moved on to the next screen rather quickly. Here I would suggest leaving everything. Okay, you want your mail to sync, you want your contacts to sync, so that when you go in to email someone, if you start typing in, like if you're going to send me an email, if you start typing in Jason Varnon or Jay Varnon, it will find that before you actually type in the whole address, and you can select it and move on. And then your calendars you want to sync, because if anyone sends you an invite to a meeting, or if you save information to your calendar, it will also be accessible and visible on your iPad, and the reminders as well. Okay, so just hit save after that. It may take it just a second, and at that point your account is on your iPad. Okay, now the next video will show you how to navigate through the email and some tips and tricks on that, but I will go ahead and show you how to actually get back to your messages. One thing I would suggest you doing first is once the account shows up and you see PCSD, tap on that under the accounts. And you're going to see at the bottom of the screen, right above the Delete Account tab, a section that says Mail Days to Sync and Mail Folders to Push. On Mail Folders to Push, leave Inbox. Now what push means is that as soon as someone sends you that message, the server is going to push that out. So email will come to your iPad immediately. Okay. The Mail Days to Sync, that's optional. It's up to you. You can see your options here. You can go to no limit if you would like. I usually have it sync about a week, so that I know I have a week's messages worth of my email on the iPad, because if I needed to go back and dig further into my email, I can always sync. Okay, search, excuse me. I can always go into my mail and just search for a message from someone. But that's it. If you need to go back and review some of the information, feel free to. It shouldn't take you but just a couple of minutes to get your email set up on your account. And then to access it, you would just hit your home button, and you would then go find your Mail tab. And then over on the left, you will now see a PCSD account. And you would just simply select that to go into all of your messages. Okay? I hope this video was helpful, and please let me know if you have any questions.